But anyway, I hope you're all okay. I hope karamihan sa inyo nakapag-dinner na. Sana kung nakapag-dinner ka na, sana meron ka ng isang tasang kape. Ako, meron na akong kape ko. Okay, I'd like to shout out kay Randall Chongson for giving me Manu Coffee. And I hope you check his coffee shop. I think marami na silang branches. He's really doing well. If you're still having dinner, I hope it's okay na pamakinig ka lang. But anyway, there are just a number of things na gusto ko sana i-discuss o mga tanong na recently dumating sa akin na gusto ko sana rin ayusin yung sagot. One of the things na gusto ko sana maklaro or masagot is most of the time we are told, no, huwag kang mag-alala, do not worry. If you're a Christian, minsan you are made to feel na meron kang kasalanan pag nag-worry ka kasi daw hindi yan ugali ng isang Kristiyano. Kanina umaga lang when I was listening to a message sa YouTube, yun din pinag-usapan, do not worry because maraming sinasabi, di ba, na it will not add a day to your life. Even as you worry, wala namang benefit yan sa'yo. And I agree. Siguro ang gusto ko lang ayusin is most of the time, no, sabihin, do not worry, ipasa Diyos mo na yan. Kamusta? Kamusta yung mga worries mo? Ipinasa Diyos mo, pinagdasal mo. Yung pinagdasal mo, naayos ba? Di ba minsan hindi naman? Pinasa Diyos mo, nag-pray ka, tapos ayaw mo, sige na lang, gawin ko yung ginagawa ko, si God na ang bahala. Most of the time, meron tayong ganong ugali or saying na, sige, ipinadiyos ko na yan, si God nang bahala. And then we continue to move on to our life. We continue to do what we are doing. Meron pa ako minsan nakikita sa internet, sinasabi niya na yayaman ka this year. You claim it. So meron sumagot, I claim it already. Yayaman ako this year. So tanong ko, yayaman ka ba talaga? Talaga ba if you claim it? And I guess that comes from this book, The Secret. Parang sinasabi nila, as you think in your mind, it will manifest in your life. Pag hindi ka nag-worry, okay na. Mawawala yung problema mo. Now, let me just give you my perspective. Because from my experience, pag hindi ka nag-worry, hindi naman nawawala problema mo eh. Minsan nga, lumalaki pa siya if you don't do what is right. Now, let me read to you the verses that explain yung, di ba sa Matthew chapter 6 yan, do not worry. I'd just like to read Matthew 6:33 and 34. Sabi ng verse 33, but seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. So do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will care for itself. Each day will have enough trouble of its own. Doon sa Matthew 6, sabi niya, do not worry. Now, ibig bang sabihin ganon? Just do not worry kasi ayusin yan ni God? I would like to emphasize what Matthew chapter 6:33 said, but seek first His kingdom and His righteousness. Akala ng karamihang tao, this is a spiritual command. Ano mo? Seek first His kingdom, magsimba ka araw-araw, magdasal ka araw-araw. Pagkatapos, kung pwede ka pang magsakripisyo, bumigay sa mahirap, parang gagawa ka ng good deeds para mabayaran ka ni God. Hindi ho yun ang ibig sabihin nun. Ang sabi niya, seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, meaning, kung meron ka problema ngayon that gives you worries, gawin mo yung tama today. Kasi maayos din yan tomorrow. Verse 34 says, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will take care of itself. How will tomorrow take care of itself? Tomorrow will take care of itself if I do what is right today. Let me give you an example. May nagtanong sa akin, sabi niya, alam mo na may malaki akong utang eh. Ang laki-laki talaga ng utang ko. Ngayon na nagre-recover na ako, ano unahin ko? Yung magbayad ng utang? Or mag-invest para kumita yung pera ko? Diba, ang tanong ko, what is the righteous thing to do? Para sa akin, the righteous thing to do is bayaran mo muna yung utang. For a number of reasons. Alam mo, I hope you are joining me sa Breaking Through, no? Because in the future, I will discuss this. Pero gusto ko maintindihan, anong ibig sabihin mas dapat mong bayaran yung utang for very practical reason. One, may interest yun. Yung interest ng utang will always be higher than the gain ng investment. Oftentimes, pag nag-utang ka sa negosyo, malaki, mga 12% to 20%. Pag nag-invest ka, magandang mutual fund, mga 6 to 8%. So parati pa rin mas mabilis yung interest ng utang kaysa sa gain ng investment. And ang isa pa, the other reason is, pag hindi mo binayaran yung utang mo, merong taong naghihintay na bayaran mo siya. So that means you have become a burden to that person. Kung hindi ka naman burden sa kanya kasi talaga negosyo niya, alam mo, ikaw naman pinapahirapan mo sarili mo. If you do not want to worry tomorrow, Bible is telling us, do what is right today. Because tomorrow will take care of itself. So, sinasabi ng Matthew 6:33, now 34 especially, sabi, do not worry about tomorrow because tomorrow will take care of itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. So, what should you address? You address the trouble of today. Do not try to think about tomorrow because wala kang control. The only control you have is today. Recently, I stumbled on this quote by Corrie ten Boom. Sabi niya, worry does not empty tomorrow with sorrow. It empties today of its strength. Ulitin ko ha. Sabi niya, worry does not empty tomorrow with its sorrow. It empties today of its strength. Basically, ang sinasabi niya, pag nag-worry ka, tas worry ka na worry, wala kang ginagawa, napapagod ka, tas wala pang nangyari today. So use your energy today to be able to do your best or work on your problem, because if you focus on what you can do today, tomorrow will be okay. Ayun ang paniwala ko. Like for example, gutom ka ngayon. Gutom ka, wala kang pera. So ang ginawa mo, nangutang ka. Will that take care of your tomorrow? No, that takes care of your today. Kasi tomorrow may babayaran kang utang. Gutom ka, wala kang pera, ano gagawin mo? Maghanap ka ng trabaho. But people complain, no? Sabihin nyo sa akin, yung trabaho, lit ng kita. Uy, mas mabuti ng malit ng kita kaysa wala. Hindi ba? Tapos pag inayos mo, lalaki rin naman yan eh. Most people want to solve their problem by doing shortcut. And then tomorrow, that becomes a burden. So, I agree, do not worry about tomorrow. Only worry about today. Siguro to just end this sharing, no, about do not worry about tomorrow. Let me share with you a question that I was asked. There was one time I was invited by Brother Bo Sanchez to talk in their Wealth Summit. I Wealth Summit, but it was one of their event, and Bo Sanchez was very kind and asking me about my life, and there were a lot of businessmen in the group. And one of their elders or one of the close friend ni Bo Sanchez sabi niya sa akin, I like your principles, I like what you've done in your farm. Ano ang nakikita mo mangyayari 3 to 5 years from now? Alam mo, it's a normal question that business people ask. How do you see yourself 3 to 5 years from now? And I remember I said, sir, I hope you will not be offended when I say this. The reason I said that, the reason may disclaimer ako, kasi yun ang pinag-uusapan ng mga galing na businessman. Yan ako, sabi ko, I've stopped thinking about 3 to 5 years from now because I do not have control of 3 to 5 years from now. I do not know what will happen. What I do is I try to be the best today, because if I do my best today, tomorrow will be okay. Naintindihan mo yung sinasabi ko? What do I mean? I don't know. I don't know what will happen tomorrow or 3 to 5 years from now. Noong 2019, did you make plans for COVID? Nobody saw COVID. And I am sure many businesses, ang gaganda ng plano 3 to 5 years. Nawala lahat yun because of COVID. So ako, I stopped thinking about 3 to 5 years. I just do my best today. When COVID came, I did my best. When COVID came, we created a new business out of desperation, wanting to survive, we started to deliver to the homes. And because people will not eat lettuce lang, started to experiment on kale, spinach, Japanese cucumber, organic tomatoes. Ang dami namin produktong nagawa. Only because I decided to do my best every day. So yun ang belief ko. Agree ako, do not worry about tomorrow. Worry about today. And ang promise ni God, sabi ni Jesus sa Matthew 6:33, if you do what is right today, all things will be added to you. Yung gusto mo marami ang buhay, yung gusto mo na marami kang pera, do your best today, work, and then blessings will come.